Hello everybody. In this tutorial we're going to explain how to create different headers inside the same unique document. Initially, header and footer commands are conceived and designed by Microsoft Office to define and use always the same header or footer, the same content in general terms, in all pages of your document. But Word gives the user the possibility of defining different headers or footers in different parts of your document as well. To do this, we will apply a simple process which consists essentially of two main steps. First step, dividing or cutting the document into different sections. And second step, deactivating the connection between headers or footers that were keeps originally activated by default. In this case, our document will have four pages with four different headlines: company mission and values, organizational chart, main figures, and evolution per quarter. Okay, our objective will be defining four different headers that will fit with the four different headlines we have in each one of the pages. Initially, in all our headers we have the same content, which is the text company report. Well, the idea is obviously modifying this content depending on the page. Well, let's start with our first step, dividing our document into isolated parts. As you can appreciate in this document, the content is originally organized using page breaks that are always allocated at the end of the page. Here we have one, the second one, and the third one, which is here in our third page. Therefore, the very first thing that we have to do is to replace the existing page breaks at the end of each one of these pages with another kind of break that will cut the document into different sections. To do this, we will eliminate each one of these page breaks one by one, and we will introduce another page break called section break next page. Well, let's eliminate the first one. We have to place the pointer of our mouse before our page break, and we will delete it using the sub key of our keyboard. After that, we'll go to our page layout tab. Here, page setup section, breaks, and this is the right one, section breaks, next page. If it's necessary, eliminate the paragraph marks. Let's do the same with the second one. Eliminate the page break, go to your page layout tab, page setup section, breaks, section breaks, next page. Let's eliminate this paragraph mark also. And finally, the third one. Eliminate page layout tab, page setup section, breaks, section breaks, next page. Let's eliminate this paragraph mark also. Once our document is divided into different independent and isolated sections, we have to face our second step, which is deactivating the link that were applies by default between each header. Initially, this link is activated since we have the same header in each one of the pages, okay, which is now company report. Well, now if we enter in the header, for instance, of our first page by clicking twice in that part of our document, we will appreciate that if we have a leak in our design tab navigation section, the key command, which is in this case link to previous, seems to be not even available. Okay, and this is why if we are in the first page of our document, in this case, which is also the first section of our document, it doesn't make sense talking about a previous page or a previous section. Okay, in this case, in any case, we have to modify the content of our header. Instead of leaving this text of company report, we will type company mission and values. Since all the headers are connected, this content gets automatically updated in all the others. Here in this one, and the same happens on the others. Well, now let's do the same in the header of our second page, which is our second section as well. Once we are inside this header, we will see that in this case, this option in our design tab navigation section, the option link to previous, this option is not only available but also activated. This is why, as we have said before, all the headers are by default connected. Here the sequence has to be always the same. First of all, in clicking or deactivating the option link to previous, and only after that editing the content on your header. Once this option link to previous is deactivated, we have to modify the content on the corresponding header. In this case, we will type organizational chart, which is the name of our headline in this second page. Now let's do the same in our page number 3. Click inside the header of our third page or third section, go to the ribbon, design tab, navigation section. The option link to previous is activated. We have to deactivate this option, and only after deactivating this option, modifying the content, main figures. And finally, let's do the same with the last page. Once we are inside the header of our last page, go to the ribbon, design tab, navigation section. The option link to previous seems to be initially activated. We have to deactivate the option, and after that, modifying the content. In this case, the text will be evolution per quarter. Well, after repeating this same process in each one of the headers, still all the modifications are done in each header. Finally, we will check that the content in each one of the headers fits perfectly with the title of our headline: company mission and values, organizational chart, and our third page, main figures, and finally in the last one, evolution per quarter. That's all. Thanks for your attention. Bye.